you're ready, sit down in a cross-legged position. Have a little last yawn and feel free to close your eyes if you like. Just moving your spine a bit forward and back, opening your chest, looking up to the ceiling and into the belly button, raising your arms over the side over your head and bending to the left side and coming back to center and bending to the right side and back to center, reaching both arms up over your head and slowly coming down in front of your body and walking your hands forward, bending over your legs and just having a little stretch. Finding a long breath here into the nose and out to the mouth. And rolling forward, coming onto your hands and knees, finding a straight spine, reaching your tailbone away from the top of your head. And breathing in, looking up to the ceiling. And breathing out, looking into the belly button. And breathing in, looking up. And breathing out, looking into the belly button. In and out, and breathing in and out with the tongue, and in and out, and in and out. And in and out, and last one, in and out, and finding a straight spine, reaching your left leg to the back, your right hand to the front, and breathing in, coming together, knee, nose, elbow, and reaching away, and breathing in, coming together, breathing out, reaching away, and breathing in, coming together, and breathing out, reaching away, and breathing in, coming together, breathing out, reaching away, and in and out, in and out, and in and out, and reaching away from each other, grabbing hold of your foot and pressing your foot into your hand. Letting go of your foot, coming down on your lower arm, pointing your foot to the side, down to the ground, and up and back, and side and down, 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 and up and back, and side and down and up and back and side, down, up, back, side, down, up and up and up. Simply staying here on the side, keeping your breath long. You might really feel a burn here, and taking the leg back, coming up on your hands and placing your foot behind and reaching up to the side, either staying here or reaching both feet next to each other, coming into a side plank. Feel free to stay on your knee if you feel you can't hold the balance. And we make big circles with the arm, reaching over the head. Following your hand with your eyes. And coming back to center. And staying in the plank for a moment. Keeping your elbows soft. Pressing the thumb and the little finger into the ground. Relaxing your neck. And keeping a straight spine. Working your belly muscles here. Keeping a long breath. And placing your knee down and your bum back to your heels, forehead on the ground. Facing your palms up to the ceiling. And wiggle a little bit here from side to side. Or just stay laying down, keeping your long breath into the nose and out to the mouth. Facing your palms down, coming up on your knees and hands and reaching your right leg up. And your left hand up, finding a straight line and your balance and coming together, knee, nose. And coming together, knee, nose, elbow, reaching away, breathing out. Breathing in, coming together, and breathing out, reaching away. And in, and out. And in, and out, and in, really rounding the spine, and out, finding a straight line, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and last one, and grabbing hold of your foot and pressing your foot into your hand. And letting go of the foot, placing your lower arm down. And leg to the side, leg down, leg back. Leg side, down, up, and back. And side, down, up, and back. And side, down, up, and back. Breathing inside, out, down, in, up, out, back, and in. And side, down, up, and up. Staying to the side. And just going up and down. This was really burning for me. And coming back. And coming up on your hands, placing your foot back and coming to the side, looking up to your hand, either staying on your knee or placing both feet behind. And we make a big circle with the whole arms. Reaching forward and around. And last one. And coming back to the center. Once again, staying in the plank for a moment. Reaching the top of the head away from your heels. And reaching your hips up into the downward dog. Feel free to walk out your feet here. Just sort of wiggling your hips a little bit from side to side. Bending one knee, then the other. Just checking what feels good, what you need. You can lift your heels up from the ground. Sort of waking up your body a little bit more. And then lifting the left leg up. Open your hips here if you like, bending your knees. And coming forward, the knee to the left elbow. And reaching up. And coming forward, crossing over. Knee to nose. And up. And coming forward, left elbow, and stay forward and swing your leg from side to side. Try to keep your elbows soft here. And coming back up. Opening your hips and placing your foot down, going to the other side, the right leg up. Opening your hips, bending your knee if you like. And coming forward, knee to the right elbow and up. And crossing over, knee to left elbow and up. Knee to nose and up. Knee to right elbow and up. Knee crossing over and swing. Keeping your breath long and reaching all the way up. And placing both feet down, walking your feet closer to your hands, hanging over your legs. Saying no and yes with the head. Keeping a long breath here. And slowly bending your right leg, then your left leg, and then straightening your left leg and your right leg. And going to the other side, right, left, and left, right, and left, right, and right, left. Just alternating between bending, stretching, so you get some movement in your hips. And finding the center and slowly rolling up and coming to stand, reaching your arms over your head and arms down by the side. And once again, arm over the head and squat at the same time. And coming up, arms down by the side. And repeating in your own timing. Keep turning your hands, palms facing towards each other. So you want to turn your hands to face towards each other and stay in the squat and only repeating the hands. Try to keep a little bit of resistance in your hands. So you want to feel a little bit of burn in your arms. And we add the feet lifting off the heel one after the other. So you want to feel it in your bum, in your upper thigh, and in your arms. No need to overstretch your feet here, just as much as feels comfortable for you. Make sure that your knees are not going over your feet, but that more so your bum are going behind you. And stay with only the arms, like a bird. And slowly placing the palms down on the ground. One more stretch here, hanging over your legs. Wiggle a little bit from side to side. Long breath into the nose, out to the mouth, and rolling up through the spine, reaching your arms over your head. And slowly rolling down through your spine, bending your knees all the way down into a small ball. And just leaning over here. You can shift your weight a little bit back and forward. And just reaching your heels towards the ground as much as you can. They don't need to touch the ground. Rounding your spine. And slowly wiggling your feet out to turn out. Maybe walking your feet a little bit further apart. And finding a deep squat position here. Make sure that you can have your spine straight. And placing your elbows on your knees, palms together. Closing your eyes for a moment and breathing in through the nose. And out to the mouth. And rounding the spine, palms facing up and just staying here for a moment. Walking your hands back and coming to sit on your bum. You can do a few little wiggly movements, maybe shaking out your legs if you need. And slowly rolling down through your spine, coming to lay on your back. And grabbing hold of your knees. You don't want to give a too tight hug. You just want to let your knees sort of rest into your hands so you're not putting too much pressure on your hips. Try to keep your spine in the ground, including your neck. So maybe making a little double chin. And lifting your head up and reaching your hands and feet away from each other. And grabbing hold of your knees, activating our belly. You can add your breath here, breathing in and out as you come together. Finding your own tempo that feels good. But you do want to feel a little burn in the belly. And stay out. Arms over the head and slowly arms coming down by your side, lifting your upper body a little bit further up. Keeping your long breath and coming down with upper body and legs hovering over the ground, and flicker your feet. And closing your feet into your upper body, stretching one leg out, bending the other, and switch. And switch. And just alternating here. Either you stay with this or you continue with straight legs. This is not about stretching your legs close to your head. It's more about just keeping a movement. You don't want to pull on your legs. You just want to keep flickering them. And bending your knees and slowly coming down on your spine, hugging your legs into your chest. And stretching your left leg down to the ground and right knee into your chest. And you can pull it a little bit further into the chest, maybe wiggling the knee a little bit out to the side. And once again, lifting the left leg off the ground, opening your right hand to the side, and change. And change. It's important here to look after the hand so that we really get a twist in the spine. And we're getting the crossing belly muscles. You can go as fast as you want here. Just try to keep a steady breath. And stay. And relaxing your leg to the floor and crossing over your knee and twisting your spine. And letting your arm go over the head in front and back. And a few times big circle around your head. And the other direction. Big circle with the arm. And stop back in the center, either staying here or grabbing hold of your foot, stretching your foot into your hand. And coming back to the center and circling your foot all the way around your body. And coming into your upper thigh, stretch your foot is close to your bum. If this is too much for you, you can always come up on your lower arms or up on your hands. And coming back with the feet on the mat. And the other side, reaching your right knee into your chest and crossing over to the left side, right hand reaching over and around. It is very good to release any sort of tension in your lower back and in your shoulder. So try to be very soft when you do this, and changing direction. And relaxing back in the center with the arms, and either staying here or pushing your foot into your hand, straightening the leg. Slowly coming back to the center, circling your foot all the way around, and coming with the foot next to your bum, and finding that stretch in your upper thigh. Again, feel free to go up on your lower arms or on your hands if it's too much. You do not want to feel any sort of pain in your knee here. And coming back with your feet in the center, finding your heels with your fingers. So you might need to wiggle your bum a little closer. And then moving up your hips towards the ceiling. You can come up on your shoulders. So you're really sort of arching your spine here. You can either stay in this position, or you can place your hands next to your ears and coming up into a bridge, reaching your hips up to the ceiling, looking down towards the mat, and slowly coming down, rolling through your spine all the way down, and grabbing hold of your knees, circling your knees a little bit, and grabbing hold of your knees from the inside and letting the knees fall into your hands. And either stay holding your knees or grab hold of your feet and reaching your knees and your feet, hips towards the ground. And bending your knees. Coming back to the center, maybe circling your feet a bit. Slowly rolling up through your spine. And coming to sit cross-legged but parallel with your lower legs towards each other. And slowly walking your hands forward. You want to make sure that your lower legs are parallel to each other so you feel a stretch in your one bum cheek. And once you walk down, you find breath here. Breathing into the nose and out to the mouth. And slowly walking up and changing the side. And walking down. Softening and long breath. Slowly coming up on your hands. Finding your feet together in a sort of diamond shape or a big square. Letting your head fall down. Either stay here or straightening your legs to the side and falling forward here. So you have those two options. If you have your straight legs, you want to point your feet towards the ceiling. You want to make sure that your knees and feet are pointing upwards. And slowly coming out of your stretch, wiggling a little bit and find a comfortable seating position, cross-legged or on your heels. And let's just take a last little moment, closing our eyes, facing your palms up, and just focusing on our breath for a moment. Letting your thoughts just pass by. Trying to keep a focus on our breath. Don't avoid your thoughts, just letting them pass by. Softening your face, softening the tongue in your mouth. And for the last little bit, staying with your eyes closed, but facing your eyes towards the space in between your eyebrows. Staying for a little bit longer with the eyes like that if you like, or coming back to the eyes being normal, still closed. Finding your breath. And listening to the sounds around you. And slowly you can allow your body to find a little bit of movement. Maybe wiggling your fingers or moving your head. And in your own timing, you can slowly open your eyes. And just give yourself a nice little pat on your shoulders. And thank yourself for taking the time to work a little bit with your body.